saw my cousin. He was skating at first, my cousin Peter, and came over one day to like a family party. From there, I was pretty amazed. Like, I was just some little kid, and you know, asked my mom to get me one. And about like a month later, I had one, and then started learning how to ride it. Like, saw my friends how they would push and ride and pivot their feet, and I just tried to mimic that. I was born basically missing my left foot and 9 out of 10 fingers. 8th grade, I was looking through a CCS, and there's this dude doing kickflip, but he was kickflipping and his prosthetic leg was coming off at the same time, and he landed on his stump. And I was just like blown away by that. I was like, whoa, that's gnarly. Back then I didn't have, you know, there wasn't another like handicapped kid down the block I could hit up and be like, hey, let's go shred, you know. Adaptive Action Sports is a non-profit organization founded by this snowboarder named Amy Purdy and her boyfriend Daniel Gale. And their goal was just to create resources for other amputees to get into action sports.
When I first saw them, it was maybe at X Games 2 or 3 years ago. It was the first time the X Games did an adaptive event. They're just doing tricks you've never seen, and like they're slamming on their faces, like crazy. Inspired is like putting it lightly, like blown away basically.
Going to those clinics is inspiring because you'll see the motivation in lots of them, but at the same time you'll see the, you know, the discouragement.
I have all my limbs, but I'm saying, like, you lose an arm, you lose a leg, it's probably really easy to just sit there and go like, I'm done. Like, I'm not gonna skate, I'm not gonna surf, I'm not gonna snowboard.
Society has these images of like perfection, and you know, a lot of people that are missing limbs and whatnot think they don't fall under that category. They just need to realize that they do. If you really want it, like you'll learn how to ollie. It might take 2 months or whatever, or a year, but you know, you'll get it down the way you can get it down.
And I think what it's done is created this sort of like group of people who they can look to one another and inspire one another and be like, hey, like I got back on a skateboard, or I never skateboarded before, but because I have no legs, like I found this way to skateboard or still be active.
Like, I mean, of course the bar that skateboarding is at right now is ridiculous, but I think definitely there's some, you know, young adaptive kids out there watching the same parts and striving to be like Nyjah or whoever.